Graceful, spiky, cute or fierce, small or large, from here or elsewhere. Over 60 million specimens are preserved in Switzerland by various institutions, including museums, botanical gardens, and universities. This shared heritage is safeguarded in storage facilities. Inside, a surprising world unfolds before us. A world populated by specimens that coexist peacefully. Animals, fungi, plants, rocks, and fossils. A diversity that has been classified and organized over time, according to the knowledge of each period. Collections reveal the narrative of natural history. However, much of this world remains invisible and neglected, either because the information is outdated or incomplete, or because it is not accessible online. To address this issue, natural history institutions in Switzerland have joined forces with a common goal: to modernize and digitize collections for greater visibility. This community, under the leadership of the Swiss Academy of Sciences, launched SwissCollNet, a national initiative supported by the Swiss Confederation. SwissCollNet brought 68 projects to life, building connections between institutions and across cantons. Modernizing a collection begins by stepping into another time. It usually means working with handwritten notes, sometimes difficult to decipher. Specimens are reviewed according to the current scientific classification, and all associated data are digitally recorded in a database. Digitization is often accompanied by photography, sometimes on a massive scale, involving tens of thousands of specimens. For the most valuable samples, cutting-edge technologies like 3D imaging are used. Such specimens are studied by researchers all around the world, who can from now on examine them in detail, without having to handle or transport them. This is, for instance, the case for type specimens, which serve to describe and name new species. Once specimens have been reconditioned, reviewed, and digitized, they can return to the comfort of their storage facilities. The SwissCollNet initiative mobilized the entire community, with 200 persons trained in the process. In the end, more than 1 million specimens were digitized. When the digitization of a collection is completed, data sharing can then begin. Each institution sends its data to a national aggregator. The data are first harmonized, then they are transferred to an online portal called SwissNet Call. The data describing specimens hosted in Swiss collections are now given open access. Meet Tim, a biologist who studies climate change using a wild lettuce. The online portal allows him to consult and compare all specimens preserved in Switzerland. Based on where and when they were collected, he can determine whether the plant's habitat has shifted over time. Now meet Lee. This chemist studies environmental pollution. She can detect pollutants in water using tiny crustaceans of the genus Gammarus. In the blink of an eye, she knows in which collections they are located and can go on-site to analyze them. Each specimen is a snapshot of the past. It can be compared with the present and re-examined in the future, with new questions and using new techniques. Genetic data, for example, reveal information that was once inaccessible. DNA thus provides insights into extinct species, such as the thylacine from Tasmania. Collections have a unique scientific value. They also hold cultural, historical, aesthetic, and educational values. These collections are part of our global heritage.